Welcome to the Okie Woodsman channel. If you're wondering what I'm doing with this here pipe, I'll show you. The more you use it, the faster you'll get at doing it. Got my 562 back, my ported 620, and we have a new accessory. Check out that right there. Made in USA, CNC machined with a green laser. I want to be about efficiency, and I want to be able to use a short bar when appropriate and a long bar when appropriate. So what I found is with the zip ties, I just didn't like it because this stuff on the ground and in a pile, what am I supposed to do? I know some people kind of mark their bar or use their bar, but again, I want to stand up and buck. That's my goal. So I went ahead and I acquired one of these Firewood ProSizers. You guys have hurt my feelings. Some people like to call me a Power Ranger when I dress up. Now I've got a laser to match. What do you think about that? Not only that, but I'm kicking some chainsaw boots as well. What do you think about those? That's a Hikes right there. It's called the Protector Prime. I guess maybe I'm more of a Transformer than a Power Ranger today. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my chaps. Some of you get your feelings hurt when I don't wear chaps if I'm cutting a couple cookies. But let me tell you, when I'm cutting cookies, chaps wouldn't be a bad idea, but if I'm just gonna run a saw for about 2 minutes, I'm not gonna suit up. But if I'm working, you betcha, I am gonna suit up. And now I even have protection on my feet. I'm just gonna wear my 3M work tunes there, and I am not listening to music, just so you know. Now what this blue pipe is, this is 1-inch PEX that I cut at 16 inches. I'm gonna basically, I have this thing adjusted on this 28-inch, or Echo calls it 27, but it's a 28-inch bar. I have it adjusted so that way I can, at my tip, I'm right around 16 inches. Now, this is gonna be my first shot, so don't get upset at me if I suck. That's all it's to it. Anyway, I will get better at it. I will get more proficient at it. Let's get started. I am gonna try to stay out of the dirty wood, so you might see me make some cuts that don't make sense. I hand filed this and used my West Coast Saws raker gauge for the first time. But that's okay, I'll get better with it. That's nice. I like that. think this ought to be pretty interesting. I'm gonna cut this down off of here so it comes off and doesn't fall on me or pinch my bar. But what I wanna do is I kind of wanna lay this out so I know where I wanna cut at. So we're gonna be about there. So I will have this. Make sure it's gonna work out well. Oh, buddy, that's gonna work out beautiful. So in this one here, I'm not gonna do my full bucks. I'm gonna mark out my sections and then I will cut it somewhere around here full so that way it comes down. Let's get started. My mic wasn't on. That sucks. I thought I checked it. I must have hit it or something. The things that you have to do as a YouTuber. That's my worst fear, is that my phone's not recording and my mic's not recording. Bad deal. At this point in time, when you are running this laser, if you're gonna be doing long bucks, you may as well just go ahead and turn it off once you've kind of laid out your log. And the reason why is this does have 2.5 hours of battery life with the green laser. I believe that's what the specifications state. It is rechargeable, by the way. Also, another thing is this saw right now is far too aggressive. My rakers are way too low for my liking. If this was like that Aaron Lynch saw, it would be pretty cool because I could dog in, but this saw cannot currently dog in because it's wanting to take too much meat off of the cut. So what I'm going to do here is I will probably end up filing this a few more times. That was my first go round with that gauge. I felt like I was filing a heck of a lot on those rakers, and I sure was. So I will likely not be filing the rakers anytime soon. I would call this regular firewood usage. I might have been just too hard on that saw, everybody. I don't know if it can take hammer being run and testing with. Okay, we'll go ahead and mark this one out here. Obviously my 620 can do this no problem, but what I'm wanting to do is run the 620. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark it out because that has a laser on it. And then I'm gonna kind of just go up and down this this piece right here. I'll probably cut this end off too. Just kind of cut what I can around here. Let's see how it starts. And I'm gonna let that just be. I'm not gonna go ahead and I'll just run this right now. All right, let's see if the saw starts up. Look at that. That is a pretty much new Duke's chain on that stock. I haven't touched it. No sharpening at all. So the question is the Firewood ProSizer just what I've been looking for? I think it is. I will put links in the description. I believe they ship out of Washington State. I also want to say that they're made in the USA. They charge with USB-C, and that's all fantastic. This is not something that you buy planning on swapping it over to different saws for productivity. It really needs to get set up on a handle with a specific bar and chain. It's not that you can't readjust it, it's just that it takes a little bit of time to fine tune it, okay? Now, of course, the more you use it, the faster you'll get at doing it. This is my felling saw, so this likely will not stay on here, I don't think. But I also like it for firewood. It's perfect for that. I think it's going to be a good tool there. I really do. It's not as inexpensive as zip ties, but it is quite a bit easier on the back. I can just be bluntly honest with that because I can basically point the tip where I want to cut and cut it. I don't have to bend over. I don't have to eyeball it. My rounds are going to be a little bit off here and there because I'm new at it, but they're going to be far better than when I was just bucking them wild, because you know, when you get to that end and you got 28 inches, what do? You split it in half, then you got 14-inch pieces, right? Well, I want 16-inch pieces because I want my firewood to be the best I can have it. This is going to help out with that. I'm going to have a lot better quality for sure. This has been fun. I've been out here all day. I've been using these chainsaw boots. I would say that my Hikes boots that I'm testing, I won these in a contest. My Hikes boots that are level 2 chainsaw safety are extremely supportive. They are a little warm. They truly are a little bit warm. So are my chaps. And I like the fact that I can go ahead and buck at my feet. I also like that I can have a round rollover onto my foot, and I have steel toes now. My loggers that I wore, and the reason why I wore those is because I used to be a telephone man, and I would climb poles. That's what I use to climb poles. These boots are also set up for climbing as well, so it'll be really interesting using these. I will tell you this, the grips on the boots, they're the most grippy boots I've ever had standing on logs. They're almost like they lock in. They don't slide. They don't stick like Velcro, but they just grip in. I will be talking about those a little bit more in the future. I'd say we got quite a bit of work done today. Obviously, we could just keep cutting and keep cutting. I would love to. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Drop a comment below. Let us know what region of the world you're in. Maybe even what state or what major city you're near. And I would love to see it. About 90% of my viewers are unsubscribed. I would definitely like that to change. We're about to hit 10,000. In fact, by the time this video comes up, I should have surpassed 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there.